Okay, so today I guess I'm going to hold my phone because it decided to do something funky. Hi, and welcome everybody. Happy Independence Day or 4th of July, or maybe you're watching this a couple days later, or even later in the week slash month. And I just want to say, whatever day you're watching it, I wish you happiness and love. And here we're getting the adjustment for the stand. Thank you very, very much, my dear. I'm not used to doing it that way, but hi, and happy Magical Monday. And this Monday is kind of magical because it is the 4th of July. It is Independence Day. And I wanted to really talk about core values because there's a meme going around about Independence Day is canceled because by women. And I feel that, we wouldn't even have the right to make a meme like that if we still didn't have something called the freedom of speech. So I just want to say that even though you might be angry, maybe you're disappointed, maybe you are feeling all the feels, and that's okay. My guides have talked about how now is actually the time to be like our forefathers. They didn't like what was going on, and so they made a declaration of independence. And so whether that is politically or emotionally, or whether that's in your own life, think about what do you need to do to check in with your core values. And then this is where I'm gonna really shift everybody. I'm going to ask you to lean in past the discomfort. It could not have been comfortable writing the Declaration of Independence. It wasn't a fun day. We have made the 4th of July a fun day, fireworks and picnics and celebration. But keep in mind, the day the Declaration was made, it wasn't a fun day. It was a declaration of our decision to make something different. And so if you are feeling like your core values are being not valued, and if you're not valuing your core values, it's time to take aligned and empowered action, whatever that means for you. So one of the things I always want to encourage is for you to look at what you want. One of my power tools for manifesting is to remember that there's multiple timelines. There's many things going on, and every choice you make, every action you take, every decision you make is going to change your next version of you in the quantum field. And if enough of us make the same choices toward the same next outcome, we will make worldwide change. And we are. Think about how far we've come, and think about what is possible, and think about how far you've come. One of my 4th of July things that I do every year is check where I need to be as far as my personal space and my personal freedoms. And this is, for me, really, really meaningful. I made a decision on the 4th of July to leave a negative relationship once upon a time. I checked in with making some changes and moving to Idaho Falls. And I did that for 4 months and got the education I needed in Theta Healing. And I started that journey on the 4th of July. So what is it that you need to do to make yourself sovereign, make yourself powerful, make yourself really following your own personal core values? It's a great time for reviewing, and it's a great time for aligned action. So if there's something you really want to get behind, something you want to change, now is the time to evaluate. And take action. And you have a really massive July coming astrologically. We're in the Cirrus portal, so a lot of you might have seen the memes and education going on about the alignment with the star Cirrus being our central sun, being our spiritual sun, and that there's a portal here till the 7th of July, 7 with where it aligns in the sky energetically to the earth. And so you may be feeling that deep change. You may be feeling that deep requirement. In fact, I'm doing a 7-7 alignment and energy work in our moon circle. So if anybody wants to join the Magic Moon Circle, we will be doing a 7-7 activation. So that circle, we do new moon, full moon, and at least a couple other energetic Zoom calls every single month. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely join before the 7th and you can get in on that call. But think about where your spiritual home is. Where is that in your physical body? Where is that in your emotional body? And what do you value for your own spiritual self? This is the perfect month for that. You're also getting close to a really powerful additional full moon this month, and that'll be happening on the 12th. So there's a lot going on, and then there's an alignment at the end of July that you are already feeling it. One of the astrologers that I follow said we're already in the biggest, most powerful shift energetically, which happens at the end of July. You are feeling, what do you require to make big, powerful shifts energetically in your own life and in your exterior life and in the world, in the galaxy, wherever. So you're going to see that and feel that through the entire month of July. Now, what that means to me and what I would be using that for is do your shadow work. If you don't feel amazing, do your shadow work. That means get a body healer, get a theta healer, get an emotional healer, see someone, trade a session, go to a service, there's in Orlando, there's lots of incredible people doing sound healing. We're having our shaman weekend this weekend. So if there's something you want, reach out to me. We could maybe arrange to find out what would be the work you need to do internally so that you can have an external solution, so that you can be ready for your own soul's evolution right now. This is a big soul evolution karmic month. And you've probably heard me say this before, is that we're in karmic divine alignment right now where we are no longer tied to multiple lifetimes of karma. We're actually in karmic grace where we are able to resolve many, many times, many, many lives, our DNA all at once. We're like super fast, accelerated karmic healing right now. We're healing for our ancestors. We're healing for our families. We're healing for our soul. We're healing for the collective. And we're on this rapid growth path. And this month is going to be that intensity, but in a good way. I don't want it to be a fearful way. I actually want you to look at it as an opportunity. This is a powerhouse for an opportunity for growth, for change, for alignment. And for me, the beginning of July is always the second half of the year. We're smack in the middle of high growth season, and you have half the year to reap what you have started at the beginning of the year, planting and growing. So what is it that you need to cut out? Like maybe this isn't working for you anymore. What is it that you need to get aligned with more? Maybe you had some goals that you haven't actually done anything about. You set some intentions and you're like, I'll do it later. And my answer is now is the time. So if you had goals and they're no longer in alignment, I want you to release them this week. If you are seeing goals that you haven't made any steps to, use this full moon, because right about this time next week, you'll be at the peak of that full moon. I think it's next Tuesday. So you have about a week to the full moon. So it's a great time to be doing magic. It's a great time to be doing reflection. It's a great time to be driving yourself in the direction you want to go. It's amazing, actually. So you may have felt like it's been like going through sludge, and now all of a sudden there's a lot of clarity coming in. And that may be that's what this whole week is going to do. There's light codes coming in, there's clarity coming in, and if you haven't felt it yet, ask for it. Do ceremony to it. You could do a burn ceremony. You could do a water purification ceremony. You could do a shamanic drumming. You could do meditation, prayer. There's so many ways to do that. And now is a great week. This is an amazing week to put into a physical practice, and that includes celebration. So maybe you're grieving. Go ahead and feel through the grieving process, but also review and look at what you have to celebrate. It is from the attitude of gratitude and the energy of celebration that is easier to be a vibrational match for what it is you desire or what it is you want. So once you're done grieving, look at what your core values are, what is possible, what little things you can do to make the change. Starts with you, then it starts with the group of people that are your closest, your friends, your family, maybe your divine soul aligned work, or maybe if you're not in divine work and you're feeling it, just you're in a Monday through Friday job and you feel like that's not your soul driven mission, it still is a great place for you to make a difference by being a light, being a shining example. So no matter what you're in, no matter what you're doing, your light can shine and you can make a difference. So start with yourself, work to the people that you're directly around, your inner circle, then work to your outer circle, and then work to the collective. That's how you can be the most impactful. But start small, microcosm, before you start looking at the macrocosm. And it'll be easy. If you decide it's going to be easy and you decide it's going to be that you are certain and guaranteed to have what you want, that you know that you're making a decision and it's already there, state it. State it in your independence, state it in your field, allow yourself to be in alignment. And so keeping this super short, super sweet, take a deep breath and let's send out like fireworks through the sky, send out our impressions of what we want New Earth, our independence to be. So we're sending out into the field an energy to anyone and everyone today, that anyone that needs it, everyone that needs it, in the highest and best way, sending it out. And then breathing it in, take it into your heart, receive all the healing that is available to you. Unconditional love, purifying your soul, bringing all your soul fragments back to you, cleansing, clearing, and removing anything that isn't yours, cleansing, clearing your aura and your field, removing anything that isn't yours from your field, and then sending out unconditional love. Sending out opportunity, sending out purification, sending out the energy of wholeness. And then feel that come back in, that you are whole. You're whole and you're complete, sealing up any rips and tears in your auric field, any energy leaks, and refilling your energy, refilling the strength within you, resetting you, recalibrating, realigning. And then let's send that realignment, recalibration, realignment, redirection to the highest timeline of planet Earth and to our country and to all men and women everywhere. And see the vision of the highest and best timeline for the evolution of our planet and our country. And remembering that we're in the same astrological alignment that caused the Great Revolution that brought America into being. And to remember, as you're bringing it in, you are part of the solution. And feeling the love coming into you through every cell of your body. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. And I want you to thank your body. Thank you for being so good to me. My hands, my knees, my neck, my shoulders, my back, everything. All of me. Love you. So loving yourself, sending gratitude out into the field, and remembering you're part of the solution. So if you want to be part of Magic Moons, get in this week. If you're interested and you want to go to Egypt with me, I'm running a really great special right now, which is that if you join me on my trip to Egypt, you can get into my Black Rose program as a free bonus. If you want to know more about the Black Rose program, it's starting in August, and it is all kinds of amazing tools like soul retrieval and some work I would call the dark mysteries. So it's some things I've never taught before in the way that I've taught it. I'm super excited to be doing it. So the Black Rose, if you want a pretty fabulous weekend, we're about halfway sold out of Witchy Weekend. Last year by August, we didn't have any rooms available. So if you're looking at Witchy Weekend, get with me to get your deposit set. And I just hope you have a magical week. Practice living magically, practice living aligned, practice makes perfect. It's called a practice for a reason. It is never ever going to be done. It's always something that we get to do. So live magically and remember that I love you.